All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to College Week. So glad all of you can be here and join our session. We're here with a live reading of Sammy's Big Dream. Before getting started, we want to know who's in our audience. So please take a second to complete the poll that will pop up on your screen in just a second. The poll shows three languages, English, Spanish, and Vietnamese. As you listen along, feel free to use the chat for any comments or questions about the story. Thank you again for joining us, and let's get started. I want to welcome and introduce Ms. Alita Smith and Daisy Castro from Excite Credit Union. Ms. Alita?
Thank you. I think we have a hand raised. I don't know if that was on purpose, but thank you so much. I will be presenting today on understanding the dollar, and then we're also going to be doing a read aloud. And I have my coworker Daisy here with me, just in case I need some backup. And so we can get started. All right. There we go. All right, so first we're going to talk about, what is money? And then we're going to talk about the importance of savings. We're going to do the read aloud, and then we will do our closing. So first, what is money, right? It comes in paper form, coin form, plastic form, but what is it? You can feel free to put your answer in the chat. Money can mean something different to everyone, so please share your own opinion. But by definition, money is an object that is accepted as payment for goods and services. And why do we need money? Might be I think we have a, are we, sorry, do we need to, if someone raises their hand, is that like, do you have a question? Okay. All right, so why do we need money? Well, we need money for a lot of reasons, but you can feel free to share your thoughts in the chat. And Daisy, can you do me a favor? Can you monitor the chat for me, please? Thank you.
I'll keep my eye on the chat.
Okay, sounds good. But in short, we need money for pretty much any and everything that we do. But how do you earn it, right? So income is the money you earn, and you can do that in many different ways. If you're young, you could do chores, you can get gifts for your birthday, you can mow the lawns in the summertime, you could set up a lemonade stand. There's many ways that you can earn money, but usually adults earn money because they go to work every day. So when you get money, what do you do with it? Do you buy stuff right away, or do you save money? And if you do save, do you save in a piggy bank? Do you save in your own bank account? Whatever way you choose, you want to make sure that you put your money in a safe place, so nobody can touch it or nobody can take it. And you want to make sure that it's accessible to you. And why do people save money, right? Well, first, it's important to save money for several different reasons, but one reason is if you want to make a big purchase. If you want to buy a bike, that's something that you may have to save for. Also, when you turn into an adult, you want to also make sure that you're saving for emergencies because things happen all the time. And also, unless you want to work forever, which no one really does, you want to make sure that you save for retirement. That may be a long way off if you're still in elementary school, but saving early can get you started. And then when you do get older, you will have a lot of money for retirement. One of the biggest things about money is knowing the difference between what you need versus what you want. So a need is food and water and shelter and clothes and shoes. And a want is, toys and games and electronics and fast food and candy and maybe that bike. So if you do want to save, it's important that you set a goal. And what is a goal? A goal is an aim or a desired result. It's something that you want to achieve. For example, your goal is to get a new bike or to purchase a new video game. And when do you want to purchase this bike? Do you want to purchase this bike next week? Do you want to purchase this bike next month? But it's important that you set a goal. That way you have something to work towards. And so now we're going to look at a YouTube video. Just give me one moment to pull this up. Let's see. Okay, can you see the video now? Okay.
Great show, everybody. Here's your pay.
Oh, poor thing. I wonder where it's been. Just where does money come from? Starts like that, the men's where it goes through the printing to the bank or ATM, then it makes its way to you, my friend. You got earn, save, spend, and donate. This moves our money round at a supersonic rate. Yeah, we want to earn, save, spend, and donate. Open up a world of possibilities. Saving interest just myself. Prudence is my name. My big tip is let good planning be your aim. Hi, my name is Bobby, and I'm just a bit confused. My hard-earned cash I always tend to lose. The busy bee, that is why my friends call me. I went hard and say that's what I love to do. Hi, my name is Pepper. I love to spend and spend, especially on the weekend with my friends. Save, spend, and donate. These are decisions that we all have to make. To make the made to the day that we get paid. Your money moves to and fro, but you have choices, don't you know? We've all got such different needs, cause been saving differently. Just think about our money. When we have it in our hands, it is good to understand that we can earn, save, spend, donate our money. What you please, but we are here to make choices like these. My name is Charity. I love to help a friend in need, and the message given money always sends. Justin is my name, and making dollars is my game. My ideas are big, and so's my earning too. You can earn, save, spend, and donate. These are decisions that we all have to make. Do we want to earn, save, spend, and donate? To open up a world of possibility. To open up a world of possibility. So that's where it's been.
All right. So money travels all around the world, and we have our dollars, but it's going to look different depending on where you go. But money is always moving around. So let's go back to the presentation. And for the purpose today, we're going to be talking more about savings. So I have a story for you that I will be reading. It's called Sammy's Big Dream. Daisy, let me know when you could see it, okay? I'm just pulling it up. Can you see it?
Yes, now we can see it.
All right. This is Sammy's Big Dream by Sam Resnick. It all began the day after holiday vacation ended. Boys and girls, I have fantastic news, said our teacher, Miss Gold. We won the space science essay contest. All right, we cheered. The prize is that we all get a chance to ride the world's first outer space roller coaster, she said. Calm down, kids. There are 2 conditions, said Miss Gold. You will need permission from your parents to go, and you also need $300 to help pay for the trip. Miss Gold was right. The news was fantastic. It gave me goosebumps imagining myself riding the space coaster. I immediately began to think and plan how to make this big dream come true. As soon as the bell rang, I ran home as fast as I could. Mama, Papa, I yelled. They're not home, said my brother Garbanzo. Guess who's going to ride the world's first space coaster, I bragged. Huh? Said Garbanzo. I just need permission to go and $300, I said. Not a chance, Garbanzo laughed. Mom and Papa will never give you permission and $300. Just then, my parents came home. Mama, Papa, I began. My class won the space science essay contest. We get to ride the world's first space coaster. May I go? The whole trip only cost $300 and would be a big dream come true. $300, gasped Papa. Please, Papa, I begged. I will never ask for anything again. You cannot give him $300, said Garbanzo. That's when I jumped on Garbanzo and tackled him. Sammy, get off your brother, said Mama. Let Papa and me talk this over. That night, Papa said, Sammy, I know that winning the essay contest was not easy. No, Papa, it was hard. I said, Mom and I have decided to give you half the money for your trip from our savings account, if you can earn and save the other half. Can you do it? I remembered a secret Auntie Squirrely had taught me. Saving is a great habit. I can do it, I said. The announcement startled Garbanzo. You must be kidding, right, Sammy? You'll never be able to earn and save $150 in time for the trip. I only need to earn and save $100, I said. I already have $50 in my savings account. You will not be able to earn and save $100 either, said Garbanzo. Maybe Sammy can do it, said my sisters Dime and Penny. No, he can't. Yes, he can. No, he cannot. You can too. I left them arguing and ran down the hall to my room. I had to write down my new savings plan and goal. I counted the days on my calendar. It was exactly 100 days to blast off. If I save $1 a day, I can go, I thought. Saving is a great habit, I said to my dog, Nickel. You remember, a habit is something we repeat again and again. I can do this. Woof, replied Nickel. I took that as a yes. I worked and saved every day for weeks. I did not stop even to play with my friends. I was determined to reach my goal. Everything was all right until some of the kids in my class lined up early one morning to buy their tickets for the space coaster. Sammy, they asked, when are you going to buy your ticket? I'm not sure, I said. I have to save some more money first. How did you earn and save your money so fast? We did not need to, they replied. Our parents just gave us the money. Snap! I broke the pencil I was holding. This is not fair, I growled. Take it easy, Sammy, said my friend Chandler. Breaking your pencil will not help, but we could work and save together. That might help. We could try, I guess, I sighed. When I got home, Mama knew something was wrong. Sammy, you look sad. What is wrong? Other kids are already buying their ticket for the space trip, I said. I will never be able to reach my goal and make my big dream come true. Things are not always easy, Sammy, said Mama, but you can do anything you want to if you work hard and do not give up. Your mama is right, Sammy, said Auntie Squirrely. Do not give up. Keep working towards your goal, one step at a time. You will make it. All right, I grinned. I'll keep trying. That night, I dreamed about the space coaster. I was racing through space, past moons, meteors, and stars. But suddenly, the dream turned into a nightmare. You won't be able to earn and save $100, teased Garbanzo. That's it, I thought. I will save more than $100, no matter what. In order to save more, I chose not to buy some of my favorite things, like ice cream, candy, and baseball caps. Keep saving, I told myself. I was more determined than ever to ride the world's first space coaster. Finally, the last day to buy a ticket had arrived. I don't think I've saved enough, I said to Nickel. I held my breath as the teller counted my money. 10, 20, 30, 50, 100, 150, $200. I did it, Nickel, I shouted. I did it. I raced home with Nickel barking and chasing me. Mama and Papa, I yelled. I did it. I did it. I saved an extra $150. I have $200 in all. With the $150 you gave me, I have $50 more than I need. I can go. Thump. Everyone looked around. Garbanzo had fainted. Just then, the phone rang. Sammy, I have bad news, said Jammer. I cannot go. I still need $25 more. Hold on, Jammer, I said. Mama, may I give Jammer $25 so he can ride the space coaster too? Sammy, it's your money. You earned it and saved it, said Mama. You may give it to Jammer if you want to. Jammer, you can go, I said. I have $25 I can give you. No way, said Jammer. Really? Yes, really, I said. It would not be fun riding the space coaster without you. Jammer spent the night at my house. Can you believe it, I asked. Tomorrow we'll be riding the world's first space coaster. I can hardly wait, said Jammer. Me either, I said. Just like in my dream, we went flying past stars, meteors, and the moons of planets far from Earth. Yahoo, I yelled. Ah, I think I'm going to get sick, said Jammer. Hold on, I said to my friend. The ride is almost over. I cannot wait to tell Garbanzo about it. Maybe probably he'll faint again. As we rode home, I pointed out the window. Jammer, I want to go there next. Jammer grinned and said, you will get there sooner than you think, Sammy, if you just keep remembering what Auntie Squirrely taught you. Right, I laughed. Saving is a great habit. And that is the end of the book. So we do have some questions. So I hope you were paying attention. All right. So in the story, what was Sammy's goal? You can use the chat. I don't know if we can unmute you, but you can definitely use the chat.
Yes, if one of you raises your hand, if you like to participate by speaking, go ahead and raise your hand and I can unmute you. Annette? We could also use the chat.
You can also use the chat. I see some other participants raising their hand as well.
Let's go with Tanya. Well, I think they all have the same name, but I'm gonna unmute someone. Oh, never mind, I can't. Christina, do you see that first, Tanya?
Yes. So I'm gonna allow to talk. Actually, it's asking me to promote to panelists, so I don't believe we can use the chat feature.
Okay.
So how about typing in the chat?
Yeah, so what was Sammy's goals? If you guys can put it in the chat and we can read them.
Yes, that may be a little bit easier than raising the hand.
Tanya said, well, one of the students said the goal was to get $300.
Okay. What was his goal? What was that?
And to ride the space coaster.
Yes, to ride the space coaster. Exactly. He wanted to ride the first space coaster with his class. All right. How much did Sammy have to save?
Someone put earlier $300, right? 300.
$300. Anyone else? Okay. So he only needed to save $100 because he had 50 saved already. And his parents were going to be able, or going to give him $150 if he was able to save the other half. All right, one more question. How did Sammy save the money he needed? What did he do? Or what did he not do?
Someone put not buying stuff, which is true.
Yeah, exactly. So he had to work hard and he had to not buy some of his favorite things like ice cream. He didn't hang out with his friends because he was trying to work, right? All right, thank you for participating. Okay, are there any comments on the book itself? Did you like the book? Did you not like the book? Let me know in the chat. Or you can also share what your favorite part was. All right. So what are the things that can affect the amount of money you have? One is going to be, your education and your job. So do you plan to go to college? Yes or no, or trade school? And what do you want to be when you grow up? Because what the job you choose is going to affect how much money you make in the future. So that's something you'll have to consider. So if someone wants to share what they want to be, or if they know what school they want to go to, feel free to share that in the chat. Okay. Do we have anything in the chat?
Not yet.
Okay, no problem. Okay, I actually have someone knocking on my door pretty forcefully, so I'm so sorry. But if you could please utilize the chat to tell me what you want to be when you grow up, and I'll be back in 1 minute. Thank you.
So let's see what do you guys want to be when you guys grow up? I have a couple answers, but I want to get more in so then we can have a list to read off.
Someone wants to be a cash register. That is quite something.
I wanted to do that too. I had the Barbie cash register when I was a kid.
Ooh, a dinosaur
specialist. A doctor. A teacher. Yeah, that is a very important job. A vet. Doctors and vets in this chat.
Okay, thank you. I'm so sorry about that. Someone was knocking on my door.
No worries. We do have some good answers, Alita. So we have vet, doctor, chef, cash register, dinosaur specialist.
Nice.
A teacher, firefighter.
Nice. Someone put old.
Someone did put old. I don't know if you guys want.
You wanna get older? I want to be a presty
Maybe president?
president, maybe. Okay, that's great. A
Gym,
dance
gym,
teacher.
cool.
Okay, a dance teacher, firefighter,
We
nice.
need firefighters for sure.
President,
Chef.
chef. Okay, so all the chefs, I'm gonna need you one day. I don't like cooking, so I will definitely be looking for you. Okay, that's wonderful. Does anyone know what school they want to go to? You can feel free to share that in the chat. All right. Well,
in middle school, that's yes, it is definitely the next step after elementary school. What about colleges? Anyone have any colleges in mind?
and it's okay if you don't, because you're still really young and you don't have to worry about that right now. But when you do grow up, you
Stanford. Ooh.
imagine.
So we have one Stanford student here.
Nice.
Donut school. I haven't heard of donut school.
Donut school?
Maybe for the chefs, right? Maybe there's a San Jose
Oh, culinary. You want to go to culinary school.
Cool.
Wonderful.
San
Oh,
Jose State. Nice.
well, just to do a quick review. One, money is what you use to purchase the things you want and you need. And you're going to need money for pretty much anything. So that means you're going to need an income, which means you're going to need a job. And you all have wonderful jobs that you want to do. So that's good. And more importantly, when you do get this money, you want to make sure that you're saving at least some of it. Because remember, we talked about before, one, you want to save from emergencies because you never know what's going to happen. You also want to make sure that you're saving for retirement. So that way you don't have to work forever. You don't want to be, you probably don't want to be working until you're like 75, right? So you want to make sure that when you do get your job, you're putting away money for your future. All right. So that is pretty much the end of our presentation today. It didn't last the whole hour, but that's okay. And you can feel free to share your thoughts on this Sammy book.
And I know that we do have a workshop survey, so if we just put it on the chat, if you guys can do that as well.
Yeah. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them.
We also have a second poll, which I will go ahead and launch now. And Alita, is this the conclusion of the presentation for today?
Yes, this is the end of the presentation for today.
Wonderful. Thank you all so much. So again, we did put a survey into the chat for teachers, especially that are watching. This survey does pertain to today's workshop, the one that we just watched. So if you have a moment, please do open it up and complete it at some point today. And then the poll as well, I'll have it running for a couple minutes. Go ahead and feel free to fill that out. Otherwise, if there's any other comments or questions, feel free to ask in the chat.
Oh, I see someone wants to be a cop, more doctors. A bear. You want to be everything.
Everything.
We have a lot of options. I see someone wants to go to San Jose City College. Thank you all for participating today. A rat.
That's funny. All right.
All right. Well, thank you, everyone. I see that we have the polls completed. I believe that concludes our session today. Thank you so much, Ms. Alita Smith and Daisy Castro, for hosting this session. Thank you all who participated in the chat and made this such an engaging session as well. We hope you all enjoyed it, and we look forward to seeing your survey responses. Thank you all so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a great day. Thank you all.